Wow, what a lot to remember. Make eye contact, smile, be confident, be sure to dress appropriately, have enough light, which I'm not sure if I do or not, but this is the best I could do. Hi, my name is Tanya Bernard. I'm from Jacksonville, Vermont. I'm going to try to make this organized, so what I plan on doing is telling a little bit more about myself. I'll talk a little bit about my job and what I do, and then the last thing I'll talk about is what Team 1 is going to be doing as far as our work together and some ideas that I have. So I'll start off. As you know, if you read anything about me in my introduction, I grew up in a very rural place in southeast Alaska, and the education I got probably did not prepare me for college. I shouldn't say probably, I should say it did not prepare me for college, but it did prepare me in terms of travel. We were probably one of the richest school districts in the nation, and we were able to travel to Washington, D.C., Philadelphia, Boston. We did the American Heritage Trip. We also did something called RSVP, which is Rural Students in Vocational Programming, where we were able to go to Juneau, Alaska, and spend 2 weeks to learn a trade, whether it was in retail, working in a veterinary clinic, you name it, they had it, and we would stay with the host family for 2 weeks, and we were able to work so that we could learn a little bit about what it was like in the real world. So that prepared me for me going into the Air Force and eventually winding up in Vermont, which I absolutely love. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So that's just a little bit more about me. Since I only have about 3 to 5 minutes for this video, I'm not going to go into any more detail. So the next thing I'm going to tell you is a little bit about my job. My job, we sell commodities on the New York Stock Exchange. We're a company of 10 people right now. There's one in Minnetonka, Minnesota. We have an office in Minnetonka. We have an office in Burlington where we have 2 employees. We have an office in New Mexico, which the person splits his time between Connecticut and Mexico. And then there are 5 people normally in the office in Marlborough, Vermont. So this is something totally new to me. I've never been an office manager, HR manager. You know, I've never done billing the way I've done it, so I'm accounting manager. So I mean, it's a lot of different things thrown in because we're such a small company. We have to learn how to do a lot. And I've been fortunate that the company has paid for me to take college classes. I take about 1 a semester. I've completed 5 classes, and this is my 6th one, and I must say, I don't know what I would have done had I not taken these classes. I've learned so much, and I absolutely love it. I never would have known I would love college so much. So anyways, that's a little bit about what I do, where I work. The next thing I'm going to talk about is for group number 1, what we need to do, and I apologize, I do have some notes for myself here just because it'll make it a little bit easier. We are going to be talking about effective interpersonal communication in the workplace. There's a lot of different directions we can go with this. But one of the things that I really realized when I've been reading and watching some of these videos is I tend to not listen. It's not done on purpose, you know. It's just I have so many other things going on in my mind that you really have to focus if you want to hear what somebody is saying to you, what somebody's trying to communicate. And it's pretty embarrassing when you have to turn around when you've been looking at that person, acting like you've been hearing the whole thing, and say, okay, now what did you just say? So I mean, that's something I wouldn't mind looking into. It depends on what the rest of the team wants to do. Obviously, some of the things that were brought up were conflict with management, building good relationships with, you know, your other employees, and dealing with difficult people in the workplace. So I mean, obviously there are other things that we can do, but that's just kind of an idea of what I'm finding for myself, and that's what I like about these classes. Sometimes I see things that I kind of know, but I don't know what to do about them, and these classes really give me a jump start and a head start to work on those. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I really look forward to meeting you all, and let's hope I can get this thing sent in successfully. You guys have a great day. Bye.